All right, gather round and let's chat about the DACIA Spring, the newest contender in the budget-friendly electric car market, set to hit the streets of the UK this October. Now, I haven't had the pleasure of taking this little electric wonder for a spin yet, but that won't stop us from diving into what this car promises. Because, let's be honest, when a car costs less than your average kitchen appliance, it's bound to be interesting. Let's start with the exterior. The DACIA Spring is a car that seems to have been designed by someone who thought, why not make a car that looks like it's always up for a good time? It's small, it's robust, and it's got a certain charm, like a toy car that someone mistakenly left in the dryer too long. The design is refreshingly simple. It's not trying to be anything it's not. This is a car that's not here to impress your neighbors. It's here to get the job done without draining your bank account. Under the bonnet, you won't find a roaring beast, but instead, a modest electric motor that's more about sipping electrons than guzzling petrol. While I haven't had the chance to put my foot down and see what this little engine can do, it's clear that DACIA isn't aiming to win any drag races with the Spring. The expected range is around 140 miles, which should be more than enough for zipping around town and maybe even a cheeky weekend getaway, if you're feeling brave. Step inside and you'll find an interior that's as straightforward as it gets. The dashboard is functional, with just enough tech to remind you that you're in the 21st century, but not so much that you need a degree in computer science to operate it. The seats, while not exactly luxurious, look perfectly adequate for the kind of driving you'll be doing. Think short commutes and city errands rather than cross-country marathons. As for the driving experience, well, that remains a bit of a mystery until I can actually get behind the wheel. But if Dacia's previous models are anything to go by, the Spring is likely to offer a no-nonsense, easygoing drive. It's not going to give you the thrill of a supercar, but it might just make you smile at the sheer value it offers. The steering will probably be light, the acceleration gentle, and the whole experience pleasantly uncomplicated. And then there's the price. This is where the DACIA Spring really makes you sit up and take notice. It's priced so competitively that it might just make you wonder why you'd ever need to spend more on a car. Sure, it's not going to turn heads, but it will keep your wallet firmly closed. And in today's economy, that's a pretty compelling argument. So, while I can't yet tell you exactly how it feels to drive the DACIA Spring, I can say this: it's shaping up to be the kind of car that makes a lot of sense for a lot of people. It's cheap, it's cheerful, and it's electric. If you're looking for a practical, no-fuss vehicle that won't break the bank, the DACIA Spring could be just what you've been waiting for.